Hello everyone, welcome to Fresh Learning Academy. So today we have Bunty with us. Bunty is final year student from IT branch. Today Bunty is here to tell you all about the roadmap which will help you out to join any technical company. So here Bunty will discuss about the roadmap for all of you as a fresher to join any tech company. Bunty, welcome on this channel Fresh Learning Academy. Please tell us what is the roadmap for freshers if he or she would like to join any technical company.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. If a student is from CS or IT branch and he is pursuing his BTech, then for to be selected in a technical company, there are certain things like in which like on commanding on these things, he can easily selected in any of the company, whether he is a on-campus placement or off-campus placement. So first of all, you should have good command on any one particular programming language. It can be a C, C++, Java, or Python. Select one and command over it. If you cannot command completely over the language, then at least try to command on data types, variables, conditional statement, loops. Yes, these things are essential. Like these, without these, you cannot select in any technical company. And moving forward, like if you completed the programming language part, then you should move to data structure. So in data structure, like you should have knowledge about arrays and stack, queue, linked list, and dynamic programming.
Okay.
And moving forward, you should also have knowledge of algorithms. So data structure and algorithm is also a major, also play a major role to be selected in a technical company. So in algorithm, you should know the time and space complexities of various algorithms, and you should have knowledge of searching algorithm, binary search and linear search more specifically. Okay. And in algorithm, you should also have knowledge of sorting algorithm. There are many sorting algorithm, but you should at least have knowledge about quick sort, merge sort, selection sort, insertion sort, and heap sort. Because many technical companies, the technical interviewer ask about these sorting algorithm a lot.
Okay,
So
but here is a question for you. You are the final year student. So you do have a good experience because you have been through that journey of first year, second year, and third year. So according to you, Bunty, what is the right time for any student who has opted for BE, BTech or any technical course? At what is the right time for him or her to start, giving time for these kind of technical skills, to grow this technical skills?
Yeah, if you are pursuing a BTech, then after first year, you can skip it for first year, but from the starting of second year, you should prepare for these things, along with your technical subjects. You should also have knowledge about technical subject. The main subject are OS, data structure, DBMS, and OOPS. So apart from these, you should also have knowledge of any one programming language. And talking about when we should start it, so we should start it from the starting of our second year. And if you didn't started it from second year, then whichever year you are, you should start it now, because there is ample of opportunities in technical field, the web development and Android development is on its boom, and data science also. So yes, you should start learning about technical things.
Okay. So, Bunty, according to you, if there are few students who are scared of coding or whosoever are, scared of doing all this coding thing, so what will you suggest them? What are the easiest way for them to learn these languages?
Uh, like there are two things. Either you are weak on coding,
Mm-hmm.
and another thing is you don't like coding. Like
Right.
if you hate coding, then don't join a technical company, because in technical company you always have to code. And like if you are not coding there, then you are doing some technical stuff there, but not uh, the non-technical things. Like non-technical things are not there at all.
Right.
So if you don't want to code, then join a non-technical company. And I'm not suggesting someone to be hired for a sales executive. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you want to join a non-technical company, then go for MBA. And after MBA, you will be in a manager position. So which is very good. Like if you are
Great. Yes.
in a certain company as a manager position, then it is way
Right.
more beneficial than a sales executive.
Yes. I guess, Bunty, this is the wisest advice I have heard from any of the student who is still in his final year. I think whatever Bunty has said, I agree with him totally. If you are not joining any technical companies, despite of spending your 4 years of pursuing your BTech or BE degree, so fair enough, you should at least go for an MBA so that you can find a better position and see yourself as a manager in some company. Okay, Bunty, so can you tell me more about, this technical skills which need to be enhanced?
Yes. So continuing that part, the technical part, I have talked about a programming language and data structure and algorithm.
Right.
And like by doing this, yes, you can join, like you can be selected in any of the technical companies or any service based companies more specifically. And if
Okay.
you want to be selected in a product based company like Google or Microsoft
Mm-hmm.
or Apple, then you should be good at competitive programming.
Okay.
So for competitive programming, you can uh, like go for CodeChef, HackerRank, or LeetCode. LeetCode is best in my opinion. Like I have chosen LeetCode as my option. So yes,
Okay.
LeetCode is best. And apart from competitive programming, you also you should have worked on several projects, at least 2 or 3 projects. Yes, if you worked on 2 or 3 projects, it is more beneficial for you.
Okay.
And the another thing is you should also be good, not good, very good at your technical subjects. That is operating system,
Mm-hmm.
data management system, and data structure,
Okay.
and object-oriented programming. So I have told you all the things in data structure. In OOPS, the must-have topics are the must known topics are inheritance, polymorphism, data abstraction, and uh, one more topic I have forgot it. Yes, there are 4 topics in the
Okay.
inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
So yes,
So, according
like
to you, Bunty, when was the first time you realized, because you have so much experience, you have so much knowledge that you can talk about all this stuff to your juniors. So, what time you realized that, you came to know and gather all this knowledge about the technical skills, or what subjects are in demand, or what, any job interview में जो भी चीजें help करेंगी, ये सारी चीजें आपको कब realize हुई? Which year you were in?
uh, actually I am in third year. When I'm in third year, I met some people, I met some of seniors,
Mm-hmm.
and they advised me to improve my data structure and algorithm part. And I have searched like on YouTube. I have I got some stuffs on YouTube also.
Okay.
And yes, my surroundings let me know these things.
Okay,
And
that's great.
talking about when I like when I started.
Mhm.
So when my study started,
Mhm.
I am I'm trying my best.
Okay, you started trying your best when you were in third year, and I will also
That is,
agree with Bunty that you can always talk to your mentors, you can always talk to your technical, mentors, you can talk to your seniors because they are the one who will really help you out to understand that what is the requirement of the company. And this is the reason I'm doing this video with Bunty so that the juniors can understand that this is the right time for them to start practicing about their technical. Bunty, one more question because we have talked a lot about technical skills, that these are the skills which are required in any technical companies. How much important is communication skill to join any core technical companies?
uh, if it depends, like if you applying for a Indian company,
Mm-hmm.
then you are like if you are not so good at English, then you can also be selected. But if you are applying for an MNC and whose headquarters are not in India,
Mm-hmm.
and you may move to like any foreign country, then you have to be like very good at English. And one more thing, if a company have more of US clients or foreign clients,
Right.
then also you have to be very good at English.
True, very true, Bunty. I agree with you. So here is one more question, Bunty, for you, and that is right now you are working with a startup. So let us talk a little bit about startup as well. What, according to you, are the essential skills which any startup is looking for?
Uh, it also depends, ma'am.
Okay.
If a startup is looking for a web developer,
Mm-hmm.
uh, then you should have knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript
Okay.
for the front end part. And for the back end, you should have knowledge on any of the language from PHP, Java, Python, or in Python there is Django,
Okay.
and
Yes.
uh, and and one more uh, there is one more backend programming language. Actually there are many backend programming language, but
Mhm.
these are the popular one. And
Okay.
if the startup is looking for a Android developer,
Mhm.
then you should be good at Kotlin, and for iOS developer you should be good at Swift.
Okay. That sounds good.
and
So, mhm. Yeah, Bunty.
and many of the startup companies also hires a DevOps engineer as a fresher. So
Mhm.
for to be selected as a DevOps engineer in a startup, you should have good knowledge of uh, some tools like Docker, Jenkins, Ansible, Git. These are the tools which I have used in DevOps part. And you should also be good at AWS, which is Amazon Web Service, and
Right.
Linux. So
Mhm.
you should also have experience on terminal commands on Linux.
Okay. Bunty, I have one quick question for you. Today, while I was scrolling through the comment section of YouTube channel of Fresh Learning Academy, I found one comment wherein one, subscriber has written, "Ma'am, अगर इन companies को freshers को ही लेना है, तो ये इतने सारे technical skills या requirements क्यों लिख कर देती है कि आपको ये भी आना चाहिए, ये भी आना चाहिए?" So, Bunty, what is your reply for this?
Uh, मैम, जो कंपनीज लिखती हैं जरूरी नहीं है हमको सब कुछ आना ही चाहिए,
Right.
पर हाँ हमें हमें ये पता होना चाहिए कि हम किस पोजीशन के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे हैं।
Correct.
अगर हम फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे हैं और हमें HTML, CSS और जावास्क्रिप्ट आती है, तो हम अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। उसमें भले ही लिखा हो कि एंगुलर भी आना चाहिए, रिएक्ट भी आना चाहिए, व्यू भी आना चाहिए,
Hmm.
वो हम वहाँ पे काम करते हुए भी सीख सकते हैं। पर हमें
Right.
अगर बेसिक आते हैं, क्योंकि इनके ऊपर इतने क्वेश्चंस नहीं होते हैं
Right.
पर्टिकुलर फ्रेमवर्क के ऊपर। जो क्वेश्चंस होते हैं वो इन्हीं बेसिक लैंग्वेजेस के ऊपर होते हैं।
राइट, मुझे भी
तो
यही
हाँ,
लगता है।
हमें सब। यस मैम।
हाँ, मुझे भी यही लगता है। तो मैंने कमेंट का रिप्लाई यही दिया है कि अगर कोई कंपनी हायर कर रही है और अगर आपने बीटेक या कोई भी ऐसे टेक्निकल कोर्सेज किए, तो जाहिर सी बात है कि आपसे एज अ फ्रेशर भी वो इतना तो एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे कि आपने थ्योरी या प्रैक्टिकल पार्ट में या जो भी आपने ट्रेनिंग्स इंटर्नशिप की है तो आपको इतनी चीजें तो आती होंगी। बंटी, इज देयर एनीथिंग एल्स you would like to talk about? Is there any suggestion for your juniors, if you would like to give any?
यस मैम। जो बच्चे अभी थर्ड ईयर में हैं या सेकेंड ईयर में हैं, अ, और वो सीएस या आईटी ब्रांच से हैं या फिर ईसी से हैं, पर वो अपना करियर आईटी इंडस्ट्री में देखना चाहते हैं, तो मेरा सजेशन यही है कि अपना प्रोफाइल सबसे पहले तो लिंक्डइन पे बनाओ और वहाँ पे सारी फील्ड अच्छे से फिल करो पूरा। और एक जो प्रोजेक्ट हमने किए हैं, जो सर्टिफिकेशन वगैरह किए हैं, अगर किए हो तो पूरा मेंशन करो। और वहाँ पे एक फीचर्ड करके ऑप्शन होता है, वो फीचर्ड में भी डालो सारी चीजें जो तुम्हारी जो सबसे अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट हो, जो सबसे बड़ा सर्टिफिकेट तुम्हारे पास हो, उन सबको अच्छे से प्रोफाइल को वहाँ पे मेंशन करो। और इंटर्नशिप के लिए देखो, तुम थर्ड ईयर में भी हो तो ऐसा नहीं है कि हम फोर्थ ईयर के बाद ही हम जॉब, फोर्थ ईयर में जॉब के लिए देखेंगे, फोर्थ ईयर के बाद देखेंगे।
Right.
हम तुम थर्ड ईयर में हो, तुम जॉब नहीं कर सकते ज्वाइन फुल टाइम, तो तुम इंटर्नशिप करके करो, मतलब अपने कॉलेज के साथ साथ। और
Okay.
इंटर्नशिप में सिलेक्ट होना इतना मुश्किल नहीं होता है, कंपनीज इंटर्न्स को बहुत इजीली हायर कर लेती हैं। जो कंपनीज होती है अपने अराउंड सिटीज में, जैसे कि इंदौर में भी बहुत सारी कंपनी है जो इंटर्न्स हायर करती हैं।
Right.
तो हाँ, इंटर्नशिप के लिए देख सकते हो तुम लिंक्डइन पे बहुत सारे इंटर्नशिप। और अगर तुम फोर्थ ईयर में हो और कैंपस प्लेसमेंट नहीं हो पा रहा है, कोई लोड लेने की जरूरत नहीं है। बस अब एक कोई प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज सीख लो। और अगर तुम्हें जिस फील्ड में भी इंटरेस्ट है, अगर वेब डेवलपमेंट में है तो मैंने बताया वो पार्ट देख लो, HTML CSS जावास्क्रिप्ट। एंड्रॉइड में है तो कोटलिन और iOS डेवलपमेंट में है तो स्विफ्ट। या फिर डाटा साइंस, अगर अभी तो डाटा साइंस बूम पे चल रहा है, अगर
Right.
तुम डाटा साइंटिस्ट बनते हो, सबसे पहले डाटा एनालिस्ट के लिए हायर करता है उस फील्ड में, पर हाँ डाटा साइंटिस्ट बन सकते हो तुम एक्सपीरियंस के साथ। और जो IIT जितने भी चल रहे हैं उसमें सारे बच्चे इसी के पीछे भाग रहे हैं, डाटा मशीन लर्निंग वही
Right.
बूम पे चल रहा है। तो हाँ, तुम ये चीज सीखो, मतलब कोई टेंशन लेने की बात नहीं है। और ये तुम करते जा रहे हो और तुमने कुछ सीखा, जैसे 3 चीज भी सीख ली, HTML CSS जावास्क्रिप्ट सीख ली, तो बस फिर एक फ्रंट एंड वेब डेवलपर के लिए अगर तुम फोर्थ ईयर में हो तो देखो अपने सिटीज के आसपास कौन सी कंपनी हायर कर रही है, लिंक्डइन पे सर्च करो। और जहाँ पे इजी अप्लाई का जो फिल्टर, इजी अप्लाई का एक होता है उसमें लिंक्डइन पे, जहाँ
Right.
जहाँ भी इजी अप्लाई है वहाँ पे अपना रिज्यूमे सेंड कर दो, वहाँ पे ज्यादा चांसेस होते हैं कि तुम्हारा रिज्यूमे डाउनलोड होगा।
बंटी, एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन और है आपसे। ये क्वेश्चन मैं इसलिए आपसे पूछ रही हूँ सो दैट जो जूनियर्स हैं या जो प्री फाइनल ईयर में है उन स्टूडेंट्स को एक क्लैरिटी मिल जाए। तो आप ये बताइए कि सर्टिफिकेट हाथ में होना ज्यादा मायने रखता है या उस सर्टिफिकेट का ना होना और उस फील्ड में नॉलेज होना ज्यादा मायने रखता है? आई एम आस्किंग दिस क्वेश्चन बंटी बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स आई सी स्टूडेंट रनिंग बिहाइंड गेटिंग सर्टिफिकेशंस और सर्टिफिकेट. They just have lots of certificate, but if you ask any question related to those certificate, they don't know anything. तो इसके बारे में अगर आप बता पाए तो it will be really beneficial for all pre-final year student.
मैम ऑब्वियसली सर्टिफिकेट का ना होना और सर्टिफिकेट का नॉलेज तुमको है, जिस जिस पार्ट में तुमने सर्टिफिकेट किया है वो
Right.
ज्यादा मायने रखता है। ऑब्वियसली यही होगा कि ज्यादा स्किल्स ही मायने रखेंगी। बट हाँ, ऐसा नहीं है कि सर्टिफिकेट की कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, पर हाँ जिस भी सर्टिफिकेट में, जिसका भी तुम्हारे पास सर्टिफिकेट है या तुम जिसमें सर्टिफिकेशन कर रहे हो, उसमें
Right.
अपना 100% दो और मेक श्योर करो कि हाँ इसमें सभी चीज हमको आए। अगर ड्यूरिंग सर्टिफिकेशन पीरियड तुमको नई चीजें समझ में आई तो बाद में देख लो उसका, मतलब यूट्यूब पे या यूडेमी वगैरह से या फिर ऑनलाइन। ऑनलाइन तुम W3 स्कूल सर्च कर सकते हो, गिग्स फॉर गिग्स सर्च कर सकते हो। W3 स्कूल पे सारी तुमको कोडिंग लैंग्वेजेस मिल जाएंगी। गिग्स फॉर गिग्स पे सारे सब्जेक्ट्स और कोडिंग लैंग्वेज दोनों मिल जाएंगी।
Right.
तो हाँ, सर्टिफिकेट स्किल्स ज्यादा मैटर करती है ऑब्वियसली।
Okay. Thank you so much, Bunty, for enlightening all these students, those who are aspiring to be a part of any core technical companies. This video of yours, the suggestion of yours will definitely help out everyone. Last में यहाँ पर आप सभी लोग जो भी इस वीडियो को देख रहे हैं उनसे यही कहना है कि if you want any, if you have any queries in your mind, if you would like to ask Bunty about more of your queries, then definitely I will invite him again on on this Fresh Learning Academy platform. So don't forget to put your comment in the comment box. So once again, Bunty, thank you so much for being a part of Fresh Learning Academy and enlightening all the students.
Yeah, welcome, ma'am, and thank you for like calling me for such a uh,